I'm the Chief Marketing Officer of Juniper Networks, and Juniper kind of plays at the intersection of security and networking, which is a really important conversation and intersection for IoT and smart cities specifically. Yeah, when we think about securing smart cities at scale, it's really critical to kind of think differently, because if you look at the scope of attacks and the critical infrastructure that's involved in smart cities, we have to think about a new paradigm to secure them. Yeah, the new paradigm to secure smart cities is really thinking about how do we leverage data coming from the network and the infrastructure, and then how do we do things like automate and leverage machine learning to stay out in front of the bad guys. If you think about it, your network has its own fingerprint, and that fingerprint is the traffic that runs on it, the applications, and the users, and everyone's unique. And so if we can use that network fingerprint as what normal looks like, then we can more quickly isolate what's not normal and deal with it. Juniper works with a lot of cities around the world to help them implement smart city projects, to secure them, and just to make sure that their infrastructure that they're putting in for that first smart city application is really a platform for the next application and the next application. Because once these cities get going, really the promise of them is to have many applications working together, talking to each other, to truly leverage the vision of a smart city. Yeah, IoT security is a challenge across the board, and smart cities may be significantly so because of the critical infrastructure that's involved in those. But if you think about IoT with millions or even billions globally of endpoints, you have to assume each endpoint is potentially vulnerable. So thinking about how to secure that with a lot of vulnerable endpoints is quite a challenge. Yeah, I'm fortunate to be a part of US Ignite. I'm actually on the board of US Ignite, which works with so many cities as they're building out their infrastructure. And so there are a lot of cities that are doing great things. One of my favorites is the city of San Diego, which has not only rolled out a lot of different smart city applications, but has really taken the security challenge head on and has been very vocal about how we need to think about securing smart cities at scale. Well, IoTWorld has been great because, when we talk about IoT, we always talk about an ecosystem. When we talk about that, well, that's what's here actually. If you walk around this hall here, you see a variety of different potential partners and just ecosystem players. And one thing that's quite clear in the world of IoT is that it's going to take a lot of different approaches and a lot of partnership and a lot of openness and interoperability to make IoT work and to make smart cities work specifically. Well, certainly, as you can see behind me, probably it's pretty vibrant. I'd say the world of IoT is still early, but it's extremely exciting.